Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general reading for the month of April for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Taurus. Now, as I say, these are general readings, so please do feel free to pick up anything that resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, then you can always check out those. They'll all be linked in the description box below. And if you would like to delve deeper and or contact me for a private reading, you can always do so via my website, which is also linked in the description box below. And please, can I ask you as well to please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, my lovely Taurus, I am doing this slightly differently today, so bear with me whilst I work out which way I have to do the cards for you to see them. Okay. Oof, Taurus. Wowzers. Okay, that's a very interesting start, shall we say? Oops. Oh, but it gets better. It gets a lot better. A lot better. Wow. Okay. I spoke too soon. Let's have a little look. Taurus, what is going on with you? Okay, so that one is in the reverse. And what is the overall energy for my lovely Taurus? Okay. So my lovely Taurus, your overall energy is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Now, you may be feeling stuck. You may be feeling like you've got no new ideas. Nothing is coming to you. You're feeling a bit blocked. You're feeling a bit under pressure, shall we say. And things just aren't flowing for you at the moment. And that's okay, because remember what I say about reversals. Whenever we have a reversal, it is very easy to flip it the right way up. And the Ace of Wands, when it's the right way up, is all about inspiration, creative energy, creative inspiration coming in to give you new ideas. Aces are beginnings. It's the movement forwards in a new way. At the moment, you may need a new way of looking at things, a new way of approaching things, but for whatever reason, at the moment, you're not feeling that and you're not seeing that and you're not able to connect with that. But remember, it's easy to flip it. So bear with me on this. And I can see why, to be honest, with the cards that are laying down here. We have the Nine of Swords starting. The Nine of Swords is that card of nightmares, worry, stress. What are you worrying about, my lovely Taurus? What are you stressing about? What is keeping you up at night and making your sense of clarity not there? You know, basically not able to see the wood for the trees, not able to see the way forwards because you're stuck in some kind of loop of worry right now. Now, we do have another ace here, which is the Ace of Swords. New beginnings, new ideas, new inspiration. Allow that new inspiration to come in. Remember, I said it is very easy to flip a reversal, and you have these together, which is a beautiful combination of creative inspiration, knowledge, wisdom, new ideas, new ways of being, new ways of thinking forwards. But if you're worrying and stressing, you're not going to see those new things coming in. You're not going to accept them. You seem to be stuck at the moment in a loop with this Devil card here of possibly a bit of self-pity, a bit of feeling like someone else is in control of your life. You don't have the control, but you do, my lovely Taurus. You always have the control in your life. So take that control back. Look how loosely that devil is holding on to that person there. They could easily break those chains and be free, but they are choosing to stay stuck. So what are you choosing to stay stuck with? What is it that is so addictive about your current situation that is keeping you stuck? You know, are you enjoying being the one that can say the woe is me stuff? You know, and I don't mean this to be harsh or horrible to you, my lovely Taurus, but, you know, sometimes we just have to snap out of our self-pity party, you know? And there's something connected around love and family and that sense of feeling complete here. We have the 10 of Cups. Now, normally I would say the 10 of Cups is a really positive card. It's showing that, you know, a 10 is a completion. It's showing the abundance that's coming to you and all the rest of it. But with the other cards around this, what it's showing me here is that there is something around that energy of family, of love, of abundance that is keeping you very stuck. And it may be that you are in a codependent relationship with that devil card there that is keeping you tethered to stress and worry, and it's causing you a lot of upset and a lot of hurt. We have the 3 of Swords underneath that. The 3 of Swords is the card of heartache. It's the card of loss, the card of feeling like you're being pulled in different directions. Sometimes it can indicate a third person in a relationship that is interfering. Now, that can be a third person in ways of an affair, or it can be third person in the ways of an interfering mother-in-law or father-in-law or sister-in-law or brother or whatever, you know? That third person, or a friend that is constantly in your ear saying, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And it can get a little bit much. So think about where that area is that is causing you that stress and that worry, and think, how can you change that perspective? How can you look differently at it? The good news is here, right in the center of the reading, you have the sun. And the sun comes along to illuminate things. It comes along, it shines its light. It is such a positive and happy card. You know, it is the most positive card of the whole deck. And it shows you that, you know, it shines its light on the shadows and shows you those areas that you need to be looking at, that you need to be aware of, that you need to be moving away from in certain circumstances, but also the areas in your life in which you need to say yes. And very often it is say yes to you, say yes to yourself. And you're being a little bit impatient at the moment. We have Temperance, also known as Patience, in the reverse. And this is showing a severe imbalance. You know, Temperance, again, reversals can be flipped. Temperance is the yin and the yang energy. It is the masculine and the feminine. It is the energy of balance, the energy of playing with those energies to find your sense of equilibrium. When it is in the reverse, it is showing that you are being quite stubborn, and not surprising, you know, it is one of your traits, my lovely Taurus. We love you for it, but sometimes that stubbornness can be a negative to you. It can be harmful to you if you are being stubborn about something that you really need to not be stubborn about. So it's time to let go of that energy and to allow the sun to shine its light, to warm up your heart. The 3 of Swords also shows that it's time to heal. It's time to, you know, it is safe for you to be heart-led once again. It is safe for you to open your heart. It is safe for you to explore your emotions and explore what you want. And at the moment, I feel like you are at a crossroads. We have the Two of Swords here. And the Two of Swords is the card of crossroads. It's the card of guarding your heart and being unsure about which direction to go in, because you think, if I go that way, this could happen. If I go that way, that could happen. I'm not sure which I want to do. This is making me feel stuck. I can't see clearly the path that I need to take. But here's the thing. The sun is here to help you, to show you, to give you that path, okay? Take the path of least resistance. Take the path of inspiration. Take the path that feels good to you. Play with those energies. Play with what's around you and be open. Be open to following your heart and trusting your heart, trusting yourself. And when I say trusting your heart, I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm not talking about being, all like, oh, everything's wonderful, everything's fine. But I'm talking about trusting yourself, trusting what you want deep in your core, and knowing that you can achieve that if you are willing and able to allow those things to come in and to let go of whatever it is that is holding you back. If you want this abundance, this love, this sense of peace and harmony and feeling like everything is going really well, then you've got stuff that you need to let go of, okay? Because you are holding yourself back right now. And don't be impatient with yourself about it. With that Temperance in the reverse there, it shows a lack of patience, a lack of, of really wanting to work things out in a very calm and collected way. And that impatience can be your undoing here. We also have the Nine of Wands here, showing me that you are, your defenses are up. There is a sense of you being on your guard and, setting healthy boundaries is a good thing, okay? Especially with whatever is going on here that is causing all this, this discombobulation, this sense of things being unbalanced, things not being right. Set healthy boundaries, but don't put up barriers. There is a difference between a healthy boundary and a barrier. If you look at her, she's looking very stoic. She's holding her big wand aloft here. And these wands here, it's a very low fence, but it's enough. It's enough to say, this is my boundary line. This is where I am comfortable. This is what I accept. This is what I'm going to accept from you. And this is not what I'm going to accept from you. And it is okay to do that. But if you're just going around blocking everybody, keeping everyone at arm's length, telling everyone to stay away, that you don't trust anyone, you don't want anyone, you don't need anyone, then you are blocking some of that positive energy that can flow into you. So when that new inspiration, that new knowledge comes in, when those new ideas come in, listen to them. Allow that creative energy to flow again. Flip this the right way up and find your balance again. Flip it the right way up, okay? The sun is here to say yes. Say yes to you, say yes to life, say yes to being open, say yes to love and abundance and your cups overflowing. Allow those people that love you to surround you and to support you, but don't allow them to drain you. Set those boundaries in a healthy way and find your sense of peace and balance. But don't be too stubborn and stuck in your ways that you don't see where you need to change, okay? And as I say, if this is resonating with you, you can always contact me for a private reading. And if it is not, you can always check out your sun, your moon, or your rising in the description box below. So let's take a wisdom of the hidden realms. Thank you. Yeah, Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment. Are you being judgmental of others? Are you being judgmental of yourself? Remember, whatever you put out is what gets reflected back to you. I'm just going to move those out of the way. The Lady of the Mirror is here to say, what do you see when you look in the mirror? What is your reflection reflecting back to you? What are you putting out to the world that you are receiving back? Be very honest with yourself here and be very open. I'm going to take a healing with the angels. Of course, it would be the one deck I don't have out, but that's the one that I'm being called to look at. So I'm going to. What does my lovely Taurus need to know? Sorry, too many flipped over then. That wasn't me saying, no, I'm not going to give them that. Okay. And that makes perfect sense. We have Archangel Michael. Whenever you have a problem, an issue, and you don't know the way forwards, when you need those answers, Archangel Michael is the angel to ask. When you go to sleep at night, just before you go to sleep, just say a little prayer to Archangel Michael and ask him for his help and his guidance and see what comes through. That's what he's there for. He's there to help you, to guide you, to give you the assistance in finding your way through the fog. Okay, so my lovely Taurus, looks like you might have some work to do this month. But until next time, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that April gives you the inspiration and that creative energy that you need. Namaste.